Foodies and Spice. Geena day for kitchen, water done day for fire. Oh boy, to see them done day for pots, they boy together. My belly done the sweet plus everybody get together. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice.
Hello everyone, welcome to Foodies and Spice. My name is Geena, and today on the show we are still getting ready for the festive season. It don't start for our side. Christmas on the smell for we on our day. I'm feeling it, especially the beautiful aroma of the ingredients that I have here. So today we are making something very delicious, and it's easy to make, like a starter for you to start your festive table. And today, don't forget to be having our podcast again, and we have an amazing guest for the podcast. So sit tight, relax, it's Foodies and Spice. Go call your friends, family, and everybody. Foodies and Spice is about to start. Malta Guinness! Yes, today we are making a beautiful Malta Guinness Daiquiri for our table. But first, I'll start with making the medley of fruit so that it will be cooling in the fridge before we work on the prawns. But just before we start, you need to know the ingredients I'm using. So I have my prawns here, tiger prawns, very big one. It's the festive season, so you should be eating big things, okay? I've got bell pepper, I've got cherry tomatoes, onions, ginger, garlic, seasoning, salt, curry powder, and this funny looking lemon. I've got lime here as well. And any other thing I'll be using, especially the fruits, they are not here because I kept them safe somewhere. I will let you know whatever I'm using. Now let's get to it. First will be the fruits. Okay, so I've got pineapple here. Like I said, it's just a medley of fruits, so all you need to do is get fruits that you love. I have my apples in here. Why am I not adding it to the rest? Because I'm going to be adding the juice of one lime on the apple. Apple oxidizes very easily. Oxidize means say it go change color now and start to look like brown. So something that can help you hold it together at least for a while is your lemon, or something a bit acidic, and it can retain that color. I get that lemon juice out. I'm going to mix that in and throw it into the bowl to join the rest. I have a lot of videos showing you how to clean prawns, but I will say it again, just in case you're watching us for the first time. And don't forget, there are so many places you can watch Foodies and Spice. Apart from watching it on over 15 TV channels across Nigeria, you can watch on YouTube Foodies and Spice, Facebook Foodies and Spice, Geena Foodies and Spice on Instagram, TikTok Foodies and Spice, X Geena more. Yeah, so how to clean your prawns. After removing the shell like what I just did, you are just going to cut open the middle like this, slightly, not too deep. Now you'll find the gut there. Now the reason why you have to remove this thing is because it carries a lot of sand, dirt in it. You can see it. So you can just open it up like that. And we have one clean prawns. So this is the last prawn for today. All right, so for our marinade for this prawn today, I'm using 2 Scotch bonnet, half of a small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and a thumb of ginger. small thumb of ginger. I'll add some curry powder, about half tablespoon, a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning powder, and some oil. A little bit of parsley, and we'll blend this. Okay, so this is good, and I'll pour that on the prawns now. With clean hands, I'm going to massage it into the prawns. I'm going to set it aside, allow it, take in the spices, the goodness of it all. So let's just give it 5 minutes to rest before we cook it. I'll be using butter or margarine for this today. I'm going to start placing the prawns in it now. Okay, so once the other side is cooked, you turn the other side to cook. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to cook a prawn to perfection. While it's cooking, I'm making some sort of orange sauce for the base of this prawn. I'm going to be juicing my orange now, and the little stock or oil that comes out from this prawn, I'll be adding the orange into it with a little bit of lime to just give me that beautiful base for the prawn. All right, so that's my orange juice. I'm going to get the prawns out now. Then we'll just pour the orange juice here, reduce it for the base when we are plating. All right, so I'm going to add the orange juice now. I'm just going to stir on that. I'll add a little bit of lime, just a small dash of lime, and a little bit of seasoning. I'll be adding a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it, just a little bit. Just before I add the cornstarch, some white pepper, it's actually thickening already, but you can just use cornstarch to finish it up so it has some body. And that is it. This is our orange sauce for the base of this prawn. Give it a taste, so in case you need to adjust the seasoning. This is just perfect. This is perfect. This is good. The next thing I'm going to do is just to sieve it. Now, the reason why we have to sieve it is because it's supposed to be like a clear sauce, but I have all my pepper and everything in here, so we need to sieve it, at least to get the clearest that we can. As soon as I'm done sieving this, the next thing we're going to do is make our Malta Guinness Daiquiri. Okay, so this is good. We'll leave it to rest in a corner. It's cornstarch, so it might thicken. If it thickens, you warm it again and you serve. So, but quickly, we'll make our Malta Guinness Daiquiri. And what do we need for the Malta Guinness Daiquiri? Just Malta Guinness and some beautiful things like chocolate syrup and chocolate liquor. It's just going to be very beautiful. Let's get to it. Malta Guinness has a new refreshed label. You can see, very beautiful. Now, this is what you'll be seeing in the market from now. But if you still see the old one, because that one has not left the market completely, still buy it. They are both the same amazing Malta Guinness with the goodness taste. Okay, today I'm making Malta Daiquiri. Why? Because I don't want you to serve your friends just one can of Malta when they come visiting you this festive season. And it's very easy to make. You really don't need so much to make it. I have frozen Malta Guinness, which I already put in my freezer since last night. Yeah, so you can do that. You get your molds and you just fill your molds up with Malta Guinness and freeze them in your freezer. When your friends come, all you need to do is get a blender and throw in the Malta Guinness cubes or whatever shape your mold made for you into your blender. Some chocolate syrup. If you like, you can use chocolate liquor. Okay, so I'll be adding a can of Malta Guinness. Might not be completely a can, but just something to allow the blender move easily. And then I'll blend. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to decorate this with chocolate syrup and do the same here. And here we have our daiquiri. This is so beautiful. Pretty daiquiri. I have Chef Amakaa here with me to enjoy this daiquiri with me, the Malta Guinness Daiquiri and the prawns on the orange sauce. Yeah, but just before that, we'll have our podcast.
No matter how you celebrate, spread the goodness with Malta Guinness.
You're welcome to Banter and Bite. Yes, this is a new segment on Foodies and Spice where I invite guests and we banter. Yeah, and we talk about food-related issues or food-related stuff. So I have Chef Amakaa on my podcast today. How you doing, love?
Fine, sis.
Yeah.
Like I popularly call her.
Yeah, she calls me sis. Amakaa is married to a very amazing doctor, the one you all know as Aproko doctor. Yeah, and somehow it's so easy to just say Amakaa Aproko doctor's wife. Mm-hmm. So we have Amakaa Aproko doctor's wife here today.
Right.
Welcome to Banter and Bites with Malta Guinness. Mm-hmm. How does it feel like being Aproko doctor's wife?
Well, I don't know what to say because before he became Aproko doctor, he was senior Egemba to me.
Oh, you guys met in secondary school.
We met, we didn't date. He was my crush.
Oh, okay.
So he was in JS2, I was in JS1.
Oh.
So he was my senior intelligence guy, head boy.
Yeah.
So that's how it was. And one thing happened. I asked him out. We went out.
You asked him out?
Yes, no.
She asked him out. Wow, that's so good to know.
I asked him out. We went on a date.
Wow.
Then I showed him all the green signs, and because me, I'll not tell
And
you.
he picked it.
Yes, Nas. He's so smart. He's a very
so
smart
nice.
man. So I've always known him first as Senior Gemba and then as none. So before I can now say Aproko doctor's wife. So if you tell me how does it feel, I'll say, well, it feels like being Chinonso's wife or being Dr. Nonso's wife. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I like the fact that you asked him out. Some of us would rather choose stone. But I love it. Apart from the fact that it's very courageous, there's nothing wrong with going for what you want in life.
But all guys say, guy, can we go out? Yeah. Let's go somewhere. Don't worry.
There's
Bills on me.
Yeah.
Bills on me.
So do you think that cooking should be split 50-50 in a relationship?
Hey, God, Sister Geena, this is where you put me a serious hot seat. Yeah. What I would say is, it depends. So I see, before I say marriage, if it's relationship, my guy, find yourself, make we find ourselves, let it be 50-50. Yeah. But once we are married, it's more like we are in a partnership. Okay. So definitely, as you are taking, I always say, na man dey pay rent, na woman get house. Okay. So if na woman get house, definitely you need to take care of your people. Yeah. You get. So is a normal, or like say a traditional norm for the woman to cook and all that. But however, what works for one may not work for the other.
Whenever
I am tired, he does the cooking.
Okay.
Then when I'm okay and I'm not so busy, I always do the cooking. Okay. That's one. Number two, when he feels like, you think because he's a pro doctor, that doesn't mean he doesn't. He's a typical Nigerian man. He loves his swallow, but he loves pounded yam or pounded fufu because the pounded fufu doesn't smell.
Okay.
So when we want to do that, he knows that his lady will not pound it. So he does the pounding and I will do the soup.
So sweet.
So we share responsibilities like that. So he will pound the swallow and I'll make the soup. But if we are doing normal cooking thing, I will be in the kitchen, I will do my thing, right? And then when I'm not feeling fine, he has the kitchen. So all I can just say is whatever works for you, that's what we will do. It's a partnership. So understand, especially when the woman is not in that mood, and try to feel it. Let it be that you don't know how to cook. But if you know how to cook, like, have you tasted my husband's stew? My God. My husband's stew. I'm so sorry, but that stew beats my stew. I will not lie.
You have to say it to me.
He has told me, if you want me to cook for you, I should pay him. I said, pay you? Yes. His stew is very delicious. I don't know what's up with men and stew. His stew is very, very super.
I think they actually don't hurry. How long does it take to bring out that stew when it starts? That
thing, almost 1 hour.
I'm telling you.
Almost 1 hour.
My husband decides to cook too. Now, so hunger go kill everybody because the thing they take time. I've heard stories where some women who work, they leave the house and probably their husband is working hybrid. Even he's not going to office, maybe he's working from home, or he's even maybe stay at home at that period. These women will go to work, come back at night, and still have to make dinner. Because the person at home just feels like kitchen is not my thing.
No, that one me, I will not agree.
I
will not agree. As a man that you are a protector of this woman, you don't expect to suffer her now. There's something that my dad always says, like, it's better I wear slippers, let my wife wear the luxury. So it's better I'm stressed, let my wife have the whole luxury. You see that there are some times that women tend to look older than their husband. It's this thing. We tend to age faster.
Yes.
And it's stress that is adding to it.
Yes. I believe marriage is a 50-50 thing. Or let's even say 100-100. Everybody's bringing...
Your 50 and this person's 50 is a full 100.
Or when you even come with your whole 100 and you come with your whole 100. And let's make it 200. That's why I feel a partnership should look like. If you do not know how to cook yet, this is the time for you to start training yourself. There are a lot of us food bloggers online now. We are not just doing it for the clicks and views, likes. You can also learn. We have YouTube tutorials. You go on Foodies and Spice on YouTube.
They are cooking tutorials.
They are cooking tutorials. You try out things. You buy cookbooks if you want to, or ebooks. You try out things. Learn, because these are the small issues that come up when it comes to having a partner. And
also see cooking as a survival skill.
Exactly.
It's a survival skill.
If you learn it, you can always help your wife, or wife is helping the husband. If everybody knows how to do it, it doesn't become a problem for you
at all.
And you can just foster that love in the relationship. For me, food is a love language. Is it that I am cooking it for you, showing you love, or you are giving me food?
I did tell you, sis, I added some things to my love language.
Okay.
Cook for me, press my leg, and massage my back. That I know that they will say it's act of service, but please, cook for me is a good love language.
And you see that press my leg? Very important.
Very important.
Like very, very important.
And now stand.
Press
and
my
now
leg.
Cook. Please press my leg.
It's very important.
Press it for me.
Thank you all so much for joining us today, and thank you, Chef Amakaa, for coming.
You.
If we have anything to take away from here today, I think 50-50 is a good thing. But if you have diverse views, please go on our social media right now in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Should cooking be 50-50 amongst partners? And yes, Malta Guinness, just like a balanced relationship, has a new look, but it's same great taste, same goodness, same refreshment. Bye.
Bye.
The beauty of this dish is in the plating. So I'm going to start with the orange sauce, then add the prawns on it. But to make it very pretty, I'll quickly saute some cherry tomatoes in oil. Season according to your taste, then add some parsley. This is very beautiful. And our fruits, we'll serve it on the side. Food done. Chef Amakaa, if you come to someone's house on Christmas Day and they serve you this, it's fine, Sha.
Before this one is
like
giving,
very, very beautiful.
is giving fine dining.
Yeah, exactly. But this is so beautiful as a starter.
Chai.
So yeah, now we don't talk.
Oh yeah, now.
Try it. Test and whether it balance.
So I don't like coming to examine food when I know say it's sweet. It's sweet.
Yeah.
So the prawn is not overcooked, and I like the fact that it's sweet. My flavor profiles are mostly sweet and sour and nutty. Yeah. So me, I'm getting the whole combination. Then another thing I like is this cherry tomatoes. When you give it to me and I put it in my mouth and just it bursts in my mouth, I have that tangy at the same time sweet. There's something that sweet and tangy does to the mouth. Like,
it's beautiful.
Very, very.
And that's why I had to toast it, so that way it just brings out the juice. And since you are putting it on a sweet orange stuff, it's going to come out really nice.
It's not overcooked.
I completely like the texture of the prawn. It's not overcooked at all. And it pairs very well with the sauce.
This sauce is going to go so well with chicken.
Let's try out the daiquiri. This Malta Guinness Daiquiri. What's the good?
Ooh. Oh my God.
This is actually good.
I'm kukuma a chocolate person.
Yeah, this is good.
So this is good.
Yeah.
You literally amplified
Malta Guinness.
Can you tell them to maybe they put them in a container?
They should do this one and put it in
add it to their container and sell
right?
it.
This is actually very good.
Very good.
Very, very, very good.
Hey, today is my cheat day. Oh.
Yeah, so just before Chef Amakaa leaves, we have a gift for her from Malta Guinness. This is from Malta Guinness.
Oh,
so you can try out your Malta Daiquiri.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
thank
very
you
welcome.
so much.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us again today. Like I said, see you next week with another beautiful episode of Foodies and Spice and Malta Guinness recipes. Love you so much. Don't forget to follow all Malta Guinness social media platforms. Follow me on Facebook, Foodies and Spice, YouTube, Foodies and Spice, Geena Foodies and Spice on Instagram, on X is Geena More, TikTok, Foodies and Spice. At Chef Amakaa, where should they follow you?
Follow me everywhere at chef_Amakaa with a double A. Bye.